can follow. Coach, home defeat. Your take on it again?
Yeah, it was a very bad feeling, because the game that we control since the blow of the whistle, we had some decent chances to kill the game in the first half, but we couldn't take our chances. Even in the second half, before they scored a goal, we are still controlling the game. But that's football. When you didn't take your chances, you'll be punished. That's exactly what happened.
Linda, what do you say about today's game?
Like coach said, we create more chances today for score, but I think it's only God, like us to win today. I think next match we can try and make our supporters happy.
Coach, what would you attribute today's defeat to?
Yeah, like I say, you can say everybody is sad. We are all sad. Even where the players are still with the head coach, we are still in the dressing room, because the game that we really want to give something special to our supporters before our next game, because we plan our next 3 games to try to accumulate all the 9 points for our supporters. But that's football. So it's a painful defeat.
Coach, if one says you underrated the opponent, would that be far from right?
No, I don't think no team in Ghana League will underrate Accra Lion. If you do that, then you don't know football. You can't underrate them. Why? Because they are a team that play good football. So it's a team that when you are going to play with them, you can't sleep. You're always thinking about the way you are going to weak them or the way you are going to disorganize them. So I don't think it's a matter of underrate. Just that we didn't take our chances. I think that's all.
Does Hasselhoff have a replacement for Grady Otanga?
Yeah, I think we have it. You can see the guy who came in, he did so well. Just that, Otanga is Otanga. But I think we have players that without Otanga they can play without any problem.
When Otanga signaled the bench that he couldn't start, most of the fans were in despair, knowing that without Otanga you were going to lose, and it happened.
Yeah, not him alone, all of us, even including those we on the bench.
So the bench also knew that?
Yeah, because we know that if Otanga is not, we are going to have problems. Because
you just said you have a replacement for Otanga.
Yes. When you start the game, it's different from the player that's coming from the bench per the tempo of the game. Because Gideon, he just came and the tempo is high. So you have to take a lot of time before you get into the game. But we have a player that is already in, and somebody who is a machine to us,
What happened to preparation for him coming on? It should have been intensified if he was coming in to that high intensity.
Yeah, of course. I think you have played football before and you know how it is. We have a good physical coach. He prepared him well. But you can't compare that. The tempo of the game, you won't get it. You won't get it. Even first 5 minutes, first 10 minutes, you won't get it like those inside. You can't play with the same tempo with them. You'll be gradually coming before you fit in.
Coach, from what I saw and what I know and what you know, we have known Salim to be always in the midfield. Nowadays, you try to push him ahead. Looking at what the player who came to replace Otanga, that's Gideon. You and I know where he used to play.
Yeah.
Are you experimenting, or it's a change that you want to bring into a grassroots that you will have to use players to be playing some roles they were not previously playing?
No, all the players that you saw they play, maybe you know them as a leg back and you see them play at another position, they can play. Because anytime coach asks them, they talk with confidence. And always at training ground when you see them, they are playing there. Gideon, that's where he be playing since Ouattara took over. So that's he and Raphael. They are the Otanga backup. And they were playing so well, So that's how it is. And about Salim, I think against with him, he played and he scored. So that's football. As for Salim, with the talent that he had, I think he can play in that position behind the striker or two top. I think it's good for him. So I don't think we have any problem using any player. The last time against Ampedu played at left back, and he won man of the match. And Ampedu, we know he had the right back. In modern football, that's how it is. A player cannot play at only one position. You have to be very mobile or versatile player.
All right, coach. I mean, all these players that you've mentioned, the little tankers and then the other players, with all of them, you've won only one game in your last 5 matches. Is it that the pressure of failing that relegation on you guys is creeping into the players, or what really is the problem? Because as we speak, you guys are just 4 points away from the relegation zone.
No, Accra Suffolk can never be a relegation bound.
Well, you've won only one game.
No, I'm telling you, Accra Suffolk can never be a relegation bound. Yeah, that's football. So wait, we have about 7 matches to go. That's football. No, even we started so well in the second. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Yeah. When we played the first 2 matches during the second round, what did you think?
Well, we thought things have changed for us.
So that's football. So what is going on now?
The reason why maybe your fans will be concerned is that in 5 games, you've won only one.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier that we are so sad, because Suffolk is a result-oriented team. In any game, we have to win, no doubt. But this where we find ourselves. What can we do? We have to go back and do our correction. We have 7 matches ahead of us to go. We can win all the 7 matches. We can win all the 7 matches. That's football.
Coach, will you accept that the Crown Lions is a better side before this match?
Of course, they are better, not because before this match, in any time, because this season, I think they won about their last 5 games, and the last game I think they drew away before playing us, and they are in top form, so you can see they are not a better side at all. They are a team that I say they are very stubborn kids. That's how I call them. Yes.
Coach, as a follow-up to my brother's question, they did the last time Coach Watara was here when we lost against BBN. He said before the match, the players also look at where they're gonna be on the league log. And that pressure, he thinks, contributed in them losing against that match. So my brother's question was also like, is it because where you found yourself, the players also look at that for that pressure to come on them? So it's 2 things. Either you want to go up or you want to go down, looking at the league table, that pressure coming.
But what is the reason that we are playing the league? You see, it's how do you call this? It's a tournament that we are playing that we have to a position, you need the positions to go. And you think as of focus, we always think about going up, and we are playing as of focus. I can't tell you there's no pressure. There's a big pressure. Even that's why, as when everything play before you come into play, there's a lot of pressure in you. That's exactly what happened. But for me, I think we are as of folk, we should know the team that we are working with, yes. When you are playing as you should know the team that you have to build that confidence. You have to contain all the pressure that is coming on your side. If really you want to achieve what you want with Asofok.
All right, Coach. One more question. What is the current situation of Pile Dotanga? Is the injury serious or is something?
No, it's not injured. The doctors confirmed that he can even train tomorrow. So that's why we are lucky that he's back. Tanga is a bull. Yeah.
Because the meeting was for family, not really economy to that share. But I say a class of big issue. Now, so that's more losses here, more people not a job for
You're welcome. Hey, Minister Nepone.